Hello and welcome back everyone to my Juventus series in FM 2018, and we're still on our first day, by the way. So we're gonna go ahead and make some changes, and I'll get back to you as soon as I make those changes. Alright guys, so this is what our current squad looks like. We have Buffon, Szczesny, Insoglio, who is listed, Barzagli, Benatia, who is also listed, Audes, who is on loan, Rugani, who is wanted by Chelsea, but I said to reject all offers incoming for him. He's definitely one that I want to keep. Chiellini, Lichtsteiner, who's also wanted by Guangzhou Evergrande from China. If they make a good offer, I'm gonna accept it, simply because he's already on the last year of his contract and he's 33 years old. I wish he was younger. I would keep him. I always regarded him quite highly. He never got the recognition he deserved. Samoa, I wanna get rid of. I transfer listed him, and he's wanted by quite a few clubs actually, and very good clubs. Valencia, Villarreal, and Atletico Madrid. So I hope they make an offer, a good offer for him. Let's see, his current value is 15.75 mil. I wouldn't take anything less than 15. I think it's worth all that. Alexandro, he's wanted, but unless I get a really good offer for him, I'm not gonna get rid of him. Mattia De Sciglio, Cuadrado, I transfer listed. He's 29 years old. I don't really think he's good enough. Yeah, he's fast and whatnot, but other than that, his finishing is not that good. Yeah, I don't really like him. Marquisio is injured. Pjanic, Matuidi, Khedira, Sturaro, he's wanted by Everton, but I don't want to sell him. I took him off the transfer list. Rodrigo Bentancur, he's a hot prospect for the future. He's looking very good, so hopefully we can nurture him and he can turn out to be a world-class player. It says here that his potential is 3 stars only. I would have guessed maybe 4 at least. Douglas Costa, yeah, we're forced to buy him. There's nothing we can do. Otherwise I would get rid of him. Bernardeschi, Dybala, Mandzukic, I transfer listed. I don't really see a role for him on my team. So yeah, I hope we get a good offer for him. He's valued at 31.5 mil. That's quite high for a player of his age. Yeah, his acceleration is only 11, so he's very slow. Albeit his stamina and strength are pretty much as high as you can get. 18. I don't know if there's many players in the game that have strength 20 and stamina 20. But yeah, and Higuain, well, I'm gonna keep him for now, because I'm quite sure I wouldn't get the amount of money we paid for him anyways. Still can't believe it. 90 fucking million for him. What the hell? Idiots! Anyways, let's keep on moving here. Dynamics. So this is definitely new, and I have no idea what's going on here. So let's look into this. The players are blending well together. The team's collective mental state slightly disappointing at the moment. Well, that's bad. The locker room atmosphere is good. Leadership support is good. Top influencers, Buffon and Chiellini. Social group, I have no idea what any of this is. Hierarchy, what's this? Here we go. I have no idea what any of this is. Let's read a little and trying to find out. Okay, so from what I can see, these guys are gonna influence the rest of the guys. So we want to keep them happy, or as happy as we can, and be in the best terms possible with them, so they can help us out with all of these guys. Is that it? I don't know. Let's check out social groups. It looks really confusing. Core social group. This group is made up of players who are generally professional and who have been at the club for similar lengths of time. Oh, I see. That's bullshit. Bernardeschi just got here. So did De Sciglio. How are they already part of the core social group? Because they're friends with Buffon and Marquisio and Chiellini? How is Chiellini part of the secondary social group and not the first one? If he's one of the top influencers or whatnot? I don't get it. I really don't. Maybe someone can explain this to me a little better. Or I hope to get it better as I go. See, happiness. What the fuck is this? Wow, this is cool, but also very confusing. So I think it's gonna be more important than ever to keep the players happy, and that's gonna be quite hard. I always struggle with that in past editions of the game, so that's gonna be quite interesting. And I think it adds a lot of realism to the game, so that's very good. So yeah, kudos for that. All right, guys. So these are our 3 tactics that we're gonna use, mostly at least. I will make changes depending on the players that I have and little adjustments here and there. So this is our first tactic. It's a 4-3-3 or 4-3-2-1, whatever you want to call it, with a goalkeeper on defend, 2 complete wingbacks with support duty, a ball-playing defender with a defend duty, a center back or central defender with defend duty, deep line playmaker, no, that's not it, defensive midfielder, a defensive midfielder with support duty, advanced playmaker on support, and it's going to be either a carrilero on support or a box-to-box midfielder, but we'll see about that. 2 inside forwards on support and a complete forward on support. The team instructions, we're playing control and fluid. We want the tempo to be much lower, for now at least. I haven't played a single match on this game, so I don't know how these tactics are gonna be or what they're gonna look like, but on last year's edition, this tactic worked wonders for me. I won pretty much everything with Juventus, just as it is right here. Actually, I even had use tight marking and stay on feet, but for now I want it just like this. I don't want to overwhelm my players with too many instructions, so yeah, just like this for now. Our second tactic, which is a little bit more defensive. So we got the goalkeeper on the fed, 3 center backs, one of them is a ball playing defender with the stopper duty, 2 complete wingbacks with the support duty. As for now, 2 center midfielders with the defensive duty. We'll see how that might change. It's going to depend on whether I use this as a playmaker on support or I bring him back as a defensive midfielder on support. The complete forward on support and advanced forward with the attacking duty. Team mentality, standard, team shape, structure, team instructions. For now, this is what they look like. Again, things might change. Actually, yeah, I want to play out of defense, but with this tactic, that might not be the best thing since I'm using a higher tempo. But like I said, on last year's edition, this worked fairly well for me, so we'll see how this goes. We do want to keep or retain possession a little bit. We just don't want to, give the ball away too easily. And our third tactic is this. As you can see, the intensity is high, very high. So it's a 4-2-3-1, very basic. The goalkeeper on the fend, 2 fullbacks. Again, it's going to depend on the players that I have, but for now, this is my idea, a rough idea of what I want. Their own support, they're fullbacks and not complete wingbacks because these guys are carrileros on support. I want to see what this new position or role in duty does. I haven't seen it before, and I'm not really sure how it's going to work. As I understand, these players are going to drift wide and cover all this area, right? And kind of link up the defense with the offense. Again, I'm not sure. That's kind of what I understand, but we'll see. 2 inside forwards on support and advanced playmaker on support, complete forward on support. The mentality for this tactic is attacking, and the team shape is flexible, but that might change. Again, depending on many things. I might change it to fluid or keep it, or even structure, depending on what I see happening. The tempo is higher, the width, we kept it balanced for now. The defensive line as high as it can go. We're using the offside trap, closing down much more, preventing the goalkeeper from short distribution. I haven't really selected any of the passing or the build-up options. Passing to space, just because I think this is gonna create more space, at least it did last year for me, but we'll see. A more direct passing, and yeah, whip crosses, and that's it. So we'll see how this goes. Alright guys, so these are our season expectations. We can choose between reach the semi-final of the Champions League, reach the final, or win it all. I think I'm going to be a bit realistic and just stick to the reach the semifinals and see how that goes. So Hertha Berlin rejected a friendly proposal, as well as Atalanta. So I wanted to show you guys what my schedule looks like so far. As you can see, I have quite a few friendlies lined up. I like to play a lot of friendlies, not only to boost the morale of the players, because as you can see, I play against what you could consider weak teams or low-class teams. And what I try to get out of this is always winning by a big margin, and hopefully that's gonna help boost the morale of our players. Also, by having many friendlies, I am hoping that the players will get used to the tactics faster. I'm not really sure if that works, if that's how it works, but I hope it does. So here we go. Squad dynamics introduction. I put together a report on the dynamics within the squad in order to keep you informed of the relationships and overall happiness in the locker room at the current time. I would advise familiarizing yourself with the dynamics of the squad before talking to the players in an effort to better understand the hierarchy of the locker room and the relationships within it. I think that now would be a good time to introduce yourself to the players and let them know what you expect from them. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully this is gonna go well. I want to be passionate about it. I want to take the opportunity. Good. Very positive about the chances, and I think we can go on and win the title this season. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I was after. Oh yeah, I also wanted to show you guys the scouting, the assignments that I set. These are all the scouts that I have. And as you can see, I set one for the Serie A, one general, focus on Italy, analyze next opposition, one from North America, Central Europe, South Europe, Eastern Europe, UK and Ireland, Europe, Serie B, South America. Wait, I have two for South America? Oh, never mind, that's North America. Asia, next opposition, UEFA Champions League, Copa Sudamericana, Scandinavia, Copa Libertadores, UEFA Europa League, Africa, Italy's under 20s. Do you think covering all my bases with that? Would you suggest I scout some other regions or areas or leagues more in depth? If you do, leave a comment down below letting me know. What do you suggest I do? And let's go ahead and fast forward here. So Manchester United has made an offer of what? Fuck that. 12.5 millions for Mandzukic. Oh, hell no. I think he's at least worth... Well, his value is 31.5. We have 4 interested... Dude, that is way too low. Fuck no. At least 25. 10 now and then 15. How about that? And give me another 5 after 50 games. And you can do it in 5 installments. How do you like them apples? You know what? I'm gonna be nice to you and reduce that to 2.5 after... Yeah, hopefully they're gonna accept. So it's time for us to meet the media. I expect everything to be the same as in previous years. I don't think they change anything, to be honest, but we'll see. You stand here today on bail as the new Juventus head coach. As a big fan of a club, surely this must be a dream come true. Indeed, it is. I have dreamed of this moment for years. Do you feel that your ambitions for the club are matched by the chairman? Yes, I do. Do you feel the expectations? Yep. Yeah, sure. That's true. Yep. Well, this is interesting. Ideally, yes, I would like to keep them, but if they offer me a good amount of money, I'm gonna sell them, of course. So, oh yeah, I should also point out that staff responsibilities. These are the responsibilities and how I set them up. As you can see, for the most part, I take charge of everything. However, I put Fabio Paratici, or I set him to make offers for players. However, I am only going to accept or go through with the transfers that I deem of high quality. or for the players that I like. For example, he made an offer for Alex Vital. I have no interest in that player whatsoever, so when the time comes, I'm gonna withdraw the offer. Let's see, Chelsea has made an offer of 22.5 million for Mandzukic. That's good. I think I could probably get more for him. But with 15, then could I get at least 30? Let's see if they'll go for that. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna compile a short list of players that I am interested in, and hopefully we can complete a few of those transfers, even though we don't have the money. So let's check that out. Let's see. So these are the players that I shortlisted, or that I asked my scouts to go ahead and compile a report on them from oldest to youngest. If you wanna pause the video and check them out, let me know what do you think. Hopefully I can acquire a few of them, but we'll see. So as you can see, we went ahead and walked away from Alex Vital contract negotiations, because like I said, I'm not interested in that player at all. Yeah, I need to get another goalkeeping coach so I can have, like the way I do with the fitness coaches, I have one for each category, because this year they have a new category which is distribution. I don't think I have any more spots open for a coach, so that's going to be very unfortunate. The board feels that coaching team is too large and I wanted to get another one, so that's definitely not going to happen. That's gonna have to do it for now, I guess. So we got a meeting to attend to discuss our proposed philosophies. I would like to add a new philosophy. I would like to be allowed to develop young players and bring them through to become first team regulars, definitely. And I would like to be allowed to sign in a large number of youngsters who will play a role in the first team. And that's it. I have no further suggestions to make. I hope you'll agree to my proposed changes. So Valencia has made an offer of 5. That is way too low. What the hell? Hell no. He's not going away for less than 15. Manchester United declare interest in Mandzukic. I told you how much I want, yet you refuse to give me that. Okay then, you are playing ball now. I will accept your offer. Higuain, let's hope Mandzukic stays. What? Gonzalo Higuain has used an interview with Real Sport to encourage Mario Mandzukic to ignore the speculation surrounding a potential transfer involving Manchester United FC and instead stay at Allianz Stadium. Oh shit, Gonzalo Higuain claims Manchester United were the wrong club for Mandzukic. What? I'm forwarding the following news article for your attention. Preseason report. I wish he was the coach of Juventus right now. Mauricio Sarri. I want Allegri to go. There's been rumors putting Max Allegri at Real Madrid and Chelsea. I hope that happens. And Sarri signs for Juve. Shit. Yeah, I'll accept. So he preferred Manchester United and he left Chelsea hanging by the balls. Yeah, don't come back. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. It says here that Chiellini wants to discuss club matters. Oh fuck, I knew something like this would happen. Hey, Challenger, Premier League stay. And would like to know why you let my Mandzukic leave the club. Become a big issue. You just made it one. Yeah, but I'm disappointed you felt it necessary to sell Mandzukic. He was a leader in the locker room and he will be missed. Sometimes in soccer, the financial side of things takes over. And in this case, the deal was just too good to. I'll just say that. Oh nice, he was happy with that. Italy appoints Inzaghi as head coach. Simone Inzaghi. Okay, I agree with that. He's a very good coach. Young, talented. But for a minute there, I thought he was his brother. So that's why I was like, what the fuck? I wonder who's gonna be Lazio's coach now. Okay guys, so we just received this bit of bullshit news. Let's say Rugani in a Chelsea jersey. Yeah, there's no way in hell that's gonna happen. So they should stop fucking around with my players. They're just gonna mess with his head. That's all they're gonna do, and that's gonna piss me off. Well, apparently Milan Pjanic is injured again. This is becoming quite annoying. I don't know if it's because of the training load or he's just that fragile. He did get injured again, didn't he? Oh, you fuck. What the hell? Jesus, man. I think I'm gonna try to sell him. He just keeps getting injured and injured. How many injuries has he had just in this year? Where can I look at that? History, injuries, 2017. So far he's had 3 injuries with his fucking hamstring. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of him. Hopefully I'll get an offer for him. Yeah, I don't know, man. Too many injuries in a short amount of time. Oh my gosh. 25-0. What the fuck, dude? It's 60 shots. And we didn't even get 50% of our shots on target. What the fuck is that all about? We got 66% possession though. Let's see, Paulo Dybala scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals. Higuain got 5. Bernardeschi 3. Matuidi 3. Bentancur 2. Kedira 1. Jesus, dude. Cuadrado scored 4 again. Nick Nah, I'm not even gonna talk to you, buddy. I had a chat with Gonzalo Higuain earlier today, and you would like to know why you let Samoa leave the club. Is this bullshit gonna happen every time I sell a player? Listen, buddy, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I said to Chiellini. Don't tell him he started financial. And he responded well. Good. I'm glad you understand. Actually, just because I know I won't get the amount of money that we paid for Higuain, but otherwise I would sell him. I do not think he's good enough. I mean, he's good, but if it's just like in real life, he's gonna fuck up in the most important games that we have. Whoa. So Alexander, oh man, so now they're gonna fuck around with his mind. Shit. Well, if they come with an offer of at least 100 million, I am going to sell it. They have to give me at least 100. But I don't think he's gonna improve anything anymore. He is probably the best left back in the game. Why would I get rid of him? So we have our first big test, if you will, of the preseason against Espanyol. We're gonna see what we're made of. All our previous games have been against extremely poor and unknown competition. So I think this game is gonna be interesting. I hope we can win, and if we don't win, then it shows that we have quite a few issues with our tactics. So we won against Espanyol, that's good. As you can see, we didn't score a high amount of goals. I do like having high possession. However, I do know that high possession won't always translate to winning a game or scoring lots of goals. It gives me peace of mind, if you will, having a high percentage possession. Your groundskeeper, fuck. I think I'm gonna choose the minimum because that way our plays are gonna be closer together. And I think we're good technically, at least enough so that we won't struggle while attempting to pass the ball around. Alright guys, so I'm happy to inform that we were able to win our first real game. I mean, it was a friendly, but against a very difficult opponent. And we won 2-0 versus Milan. Let's see here, Ricardo Campos. I have no idea who he is, but I'm happy he scored and that he played. He's 17. I might give him, yeah, well, he only has a potential of 2 stars. So that's not very good, is it? Either way, I'm happy he scored. 55% possession versus 45. Seems to me like they put out a good team, and we did too, I think. Yeah. Either way, I'm happy we won this game. Alright guys, so we've come to the end of our second episode and the end of our first month in charge of Juventus. So I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Stay tuned for more. NewbGamr signing out. Ciao.